Hello, welcome to Time Searchers. My name is BillTheRelic, the Colonial Relic Hunter. As you see here up in the north, we got a lot of snow, ice, or whatever stuff like this, and now is an important time for you guys to do, research or clean out your garage like I got here, or you could do other things like you've been meaning to get to all fall, but you couldn't get to. You've been too busy relic hunting or whatever. Is doing some cleaning of the artifacts, some electrolysis. So Roger the other day brought over this axe head he wanted me to try. I got it here. It's a double-edged axe head here. It's a pretty big one. We found it at a colonial blockhouse site. So what we're going to do is take this, and what I normally do is put it in a bucket of water for a couple of days to loosen up the rust and the dirt and everything before we do electrolysis. So let's go and do that. Here we are in my laundry room. I got the bucket of water here. I'm going to put the axe head in here if you want to come on over, guys, and check it out. All I do is put the axe in there, but it's important for it to be completely underwater. And we're going to let it sit for a couple of days, let it loosen up the rust. Then we'll clean it off a little bit and we'll do some electrolysis. But in the meantime, while this is sitting here soaking, I'll bring in my electrolysis operation thing here and show you how I do it. Okay. Well, here we are. I got my charger here. It's a regular, 12-volt charger, for charging car batteries and stuff. And you can pick and choose of what selection you want. I usually have it 55 amps start charge, to start for the initial 2 to 4 hours. And then after that I go to a lower charge to get the other stuff. But as you can see, it's just a regular deal here. So now what I do is, because you wonder why this is all white, because some people use salt or other kind of stuff. I use baking soda. Baking soda is like a corrosive. Whenever you put it in the water, it helps neutralize and get that rust off the objects. What I normally do is take the file like this, knock this stuff off, and then I wash it off. But then it's important here, inside here, if you come up closer, you can see what I do. I do is shine this up. You can see the shyness on there, so I can get a good contact on when you stick it onto the object of what you're doing. You want clear, metal on there so it gets a good contact. And then here is my stainless steel bar. It's a little rusty. What I'm going to do, and you see the bucket's white, I'm going to clean all this stuff up in this bar, stainless steel bar. What I'm going to do is use the sander I have and sand off the rust off of it, the little light rust that's on there, and it'll be good to go in a couple of days whenever the axe head's ready. So in the meantime, I'll just get to my cleaning, and in a couple of days we'll finish this off and I'll show you how I electrolyze. It's been about a week now since we did the first clip on electrolysis. I got the stainless steel bar all cleaned up, ready to go. Well, I think it's been about a week since we had this axe head in the bucket here. Let's see how it's doing. Been soaking in this water. The water, as you can see, is really rusty. Poured all out. The reason we do this is so it loosens up the rust and stuff. And cleans out this bucket real quick. Alright. Now I'll keep the water on because I'm going to wash off the axe head here a little bit. As you see, it's a lot darker. Wash out some of this dirt here. Try to get that opened up. See, rust is just falling off. So now I'm going to grab my handy screwdriver, come down here and get some of this dirt out of there so we can see the other end. Sometimes you'll find wood in there, but as you see, this is all dirt. And when you're really actually doing this, you should wear some sort of gloves for hand protection and stuff. But that's clearly up to you guys what you want to do. Now, see, the axe head is opening up. As you see, it's a nice eye in there. I just use my screwdriver a little more to get the rest of the rust out and the dirt. Alright, as you can see, all the dirt in there in my laundry basket here. Next thing is, what I do is get a wire brush like I got here, and I just go like this.
And cleaning off a grill.
Yep, just like you clean off a grill. Or if you're skinning a raccoon, you got your scraper and you're going like this to get the fat off. So here we go. We just get this loose rust off. It's looking pretty good, I think. I think this is going to clean up really well on electrolysis. Doesn't take much. As you can see, a lot of the rust is coming up. All popping off there. That's what you want. And yeah, wash some of this right here. So now we're going to take it to the electrolysis tank and we'll zap it up. Bucket in here. Put some water in there. If you want to guys come over here and watch, get some water in there like this. And you wonder what this stuff is baking soda. This is what helps the electrolysis work. As you see, it's just regular hammer, the Arm & Hammer and baking soda. I usually do a little bit like that to mix it up. And it doesn't matter what kind of water, cold water or hot water. I use hot water at the beginning because I think it seems to work a little better. So that's what we're going to do here. I'll check my axe head, and yep, beautiful. Now the axe head or whatever, could be a hammer or a bayonet or whatever you're doing, has to be completely submerged under water. Actually, I just got a little too much water in there. Let's pour some out. Well, you want it like an inch, half inch to an inch above the item you're doing. Alrighty. Now, as you saw when I cleaned the ends, I'll bring them up here. The ends are going to stick on here. Negative always goes on the piece you're doing electrolysis on, and the positive always goes on the stainless steel bar or whatever you're using to put in here, and this should never touch. So we're going to be hooking these up here in just a second. What I normally do, some of this rough iron stuff, I usually hit it with a file just a little bit to rough it up. It doesn't really do any damage to it. You won't really notice it, you know, too much, or most of the time not at all. So I just do that to get some of the rust stuff off. Rinse it off. So now all I do is stick the negative on there like that. And let me see, just place it like that. Now we grab our stainless steel bar and we put the power to it. So we put it, we'll probably have to get this situated here because this is actually a little longer. There it is. And everything is supposed to be underwater as it is and not touching. That's the most important part. These two should never touch. And now, after I get it like that, a little more baking soda, and you're ready to go. All we have to do is turn it on, stick it on charge, 4 to 6 hours, it should be done. So, well, and the other thing is, you want to do this in the garage. I'm doing it in my laundry room to show you guys, but as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to put it in the garage. And when it's done, I'll bring it back in here and we'll show you again. Up here in the north, it's pretty cold out there. It's like 15 degrees and the wind chill of 5, so that's why we're doing it indoors. So anyways, let me get it to the garage, let it cook 4 or 6 hours, and we'll see what happens.